Roll.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Hometown Musician Spotlight. We're coming to you again from Cal City, that little secret spot where only a few people know about it, but all the great music comes from. And today, my guest, past singer with Metal Church and Trans-Siberian Orchestra, but more recently, the lead singer and frontman of Beyond the Wrath. It's my pleasure to bring in Ronny Munroe.
Hey, brother.
Hey, nice to meet you, Ronny.
Nice to meet you too,
man.
man.
So
Thanks
glad,
for having me.
Yeah, hey, glad to be here with you. And don't get to meet too many musicians from across the country. But hey, where were you born and where'd you grow up?
I was born in Tacoma, Washington, 1965, November 22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tacoma, and then I moved around that area and whatnot.
Yeah, then what a place, that Pacific Northwest. We'll get around to that breeding ground of music. And how did you realize that, or when did you first realize that heavy metal might be your way to go?
Well, pretty young. I mean, I used to listen to the AM radio with my mom, driving around and whatnot. So that's kind of where I got my foundation. Of course, she didn't listen to metal, but I would sneak into my sister's bedroom, actually. My older sister, Shay, when she was gone, because she had Black Sabbath, Uriah Heep, Grand Funk, and bands like that.
Yeah,
so I'd wait for her to, when she left, and go in and put them on the turntable and stuff like that. And that's kind of, basically that is. And Deep Purple, that was a huge one for me too.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, a young age, probably like, I'm like 9 or 10.
Was there any one singer and that maybe you kind of gravitated to earlier at a young age?
Well, the reason, a big reason that I started singing and stopped playing drums was Ronnie James Dio.
I thought it was funny that your name was Ronnie too, and before the interview, I thought to myself, I'm going to introduce him as Ronnie James Dio, and by accident or
Please
something.
don't do that.
But no, by accident. I was thinking, I got to make sure I don't do that. But
yeah. Well, Dio was, that was the guy, man, and Ian Gillan, David Byron, so it wasn't just him, but he was the main guy that I was just like, and he was my idol, and I got to meet him a couple times, fortunately.
Yeah.
Never did get a picture with him, which kind of sucks, but I'll never forget that guy. He's who can.
Yeah.
So.
Right. What was going through your mind when you first joined Metal Church?
Well, that was a huge moment for me, because I'd already spent like 20 years doing the Seattle original scene, then I'd do top 40, a tribute act, and then back to originals. I was just trying to make my way up to the upper echelon, so to speak. And I got a phone call one day from Vanderhoof's friend, and said, hey, why don't you come out and watch his solo band, Vanderhoof? So I did, and him and I met, and we talked and exchanged numbers, and then I ended up going up there to audition, but it wasn't for Metal Church, it was for Vanderhoof.
Okay.
But I was very persistent about that, and he basically had just said that he didn't want to really do it because the last time they got back with Dave in '99, he said it was a disaster, and whatever, that kind of thing. But I kept giving him tapes or CDs, of demos of mine with me screaming and all that. And I'm like, I can do this stuff, dude. And so like 2 weeks later, he called me and said, all right, you want to do Metal Church? And I said, yeah. So that's how that happened, and he even called Mike, I guess, to check with him. Mike,
wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and well, Mike and I sang. Mike came out to see us one time in Reno, man, and he got up on stage and we sang "Date with Poverty" together. And he was a very cool man, very cool, great singer, just a cool dude, good human being, man. It's
and
unfortunate.
Also a vocal mentor to you in some ways. In some way, how were you able to take, honor the legacy of Metal Church, but yet give it your own identity? Was there?
Well, I thought a lot about that, because I always did try to stay as true to the songs as I could, out of respect, because, well, they both were great vocalists, so. Yeah. And, but also put my twist on it.
Yeah.
And I think I was able to do that.
Yeah. Was there any one Metal Church performance over the years that stood out
Well, you always got to go back to Vakken in 2005 when there's the videos on YouTube of Gods of Wrath and whatnot. I mean, that was, you know, I still, if that comes up or something, I'll watch part of it because I don't like to watch myself really, but my hair still stands up. You know, how could it not? You know, you're in front of 30,000 or whatever people, and